One day, I decided that all the money in the world wasn't really worth it. I wanted to actually do something that was of value. But my mother was 9 months pregnant with me when she crawled under a car and saved our family basset hound Silky after a fire. So the joke is that I've been rescuing dogs since I was gestational in my mother's stomach. So I've been rescuing dogs since before I was born. I'm known as Mama Dawn to almost everybody, be it a dog or a wayward volunteer. I mean, we save dogs here, but we kind of also save some people too. 2002, we opened Daphneyland. This year is our 18th year anniversary. Still, we're the only rehabilitation center for basset hounds in the world. Now, here's the big part. This is where we get to go over the yikes, I adopted a basset part. This is our adoption agreement. This is a contract between us and you. Nix is a dog that we picked up over the border in Tijuana. We always take photos of them when they're on this side of the border because they're official. We say they have their green card. And then we're going to take a picture of you in the Happy New Family, and we're going to post it up there calling it a Happy Gotcha Day. You treat her right, okay? Yeah, you teach everybody a lesson. Okay. Okay. Doing rescues is a very emotional thing. The thing that makes animal rescue different is that a life depends on you. For us, you're not adopting a dog from us, we're adopting you. And you just become part of our family. We don't believe in unadoptable dogs, we believe in challenge placements. Because there's this little soul that doesn't know what love, affection, and the good life is. And we turn them into pampered pooches. There's a home for every dog. We just hope that we can find the right home. Atlas is a cute little boy. He popped up on a shelter up in Merced. We always try to get those young, cute, intact dogs from the rural shelters because they don't have funding for spay and neuter. So very commonly they're adopting out intact animals. A intact puppy mill bred dog going to just anybody is very commonly going to go back into a breeding situation. We really do jump through hoops to get those dogs out to either a responsible adoptive family or into rescue where they can get spayed and neutered, rehabilitated, and placed in an appropriate home. And Atlas is a really pretty boy, and he still needs some pounds on him. He doesn't really trust a whole lot of people. He's fearful. He doesn't understand strangers, and he's really curious but fearful of other dogs. So it's a slow process.
Do 22 bowls of that, and then when it comes time to feeding them, it'll tell us whether to add colostrum or CS, acid reducer. So this is like the master sheet when it comes to feeding. On weekdays, we get here at 10 a.m. Weekends, we get here at 9. One person feeds, another one goes out, gets yard water set and ready to go. So that way we have everybody fed and out so they can run around within an hour.
In a high-stress sitting with dogs having lost their families, gone through the shelter, been surrendered, coming into Daphneyland where maybe they've never met another dog since they were a puppy. So we have to keep them calm, and we do that a lot of different ways, and one of the best ways we do that is through food. That's Lucky Star. In Lucky's case, he was really a problem child. Later on in life, he developed some neurological issues. He has epilepsy. And that got pretty severe. So he's currently on a medication and a nutritional path, which allows him to no longer have grand mal seizures, but he's kind of not all there. He's going on about 14 years of age, and we pulled him when he was 3. Okay. So we've had Lucky for about 11 years, and we are his family. Lucky will be what we call a Daphneyland forever home. He will be with us forever. My promise to them is we will give you a happily ever after.
and you will never be alone again. So it is usually me, but it could be any one of our volunteer staff members or board members. Somebody is in attendance with them when they cross and transition to the Rainbow Bridge, and we sing to them the song When You Wish Upon a Star. And it's a very emotional time, and it's really hard to do that case after case.
We were nad snatching. He got his nad snatched this week. But that hopefully will calm him down and give him some longevity. He's been deticked. You see, he's now coming out of his shell, his tail's wagging, but now we have a stranger that just walked through the door. And it's Elena, his other friend. So she's not too strange. Pull him out. A little bit's okay. A lot is too much. Yeah. So normally we start bringing him out in the later afternoon when it's just like Roomba and the senior calm dogs, so that they can get used to that, and then we start adding to it.
Come on, Atlas. Atlas, come on. Come on.
We did have him out in the main yard a little bit, and he's very skittish, and the other dogs kind of bully him. So it needs to be a slower process. It's a slow it down, move him out, end of the day, let him interact with our seniors who are not as likely to chase him around. And he's new in, so we kind of tried to release him a little bit too early. So we're back to basics with him, and it's slow leash walk, even off a leash with our senior citizens who, you know, let's face it, they know what's up. They're going to teach that young pup right. Atlas is really at a stage where we're just starting looking for a home, but we don't know enough about him yet to be able to figure out what the best match for him is going to be. It's going to need to be a Basset Savvy family because he doesn't know how to be a Basset Hound yet. And that's a really wonderful experience to pull a dog out of a shelter and save a life. It's truly amazing when you can say, oh, he's not going to die today. But the really, truly unbelievable day is the day that dog gets to go home with their forever family. When you know that that dog was meant to be in that home, and that no matter what went on in the past, that moving forward, that dog is going to have the best life ever. I can't describe the feeling. It's really wonderful, and it's why we all do it. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that you got to save a life, and you got to find the family that was going to commit and teach that dog that a commitment is forever, that adoption is forever, that saying, you're my dog, means a lifetime of good things and not being stuck in a yard on a chain. There's no other feeling to describe it. It's a truly incredible feeling.